Hello YouTube, my name is the Nobody and we're back with another political video, and today we'll be talking about internalized misandry. Now I'm sure that if you're part of the anti-feminist or MGTOW community, you will have heard of internalized misogyny, a concept that feminists use to somewhat disprove when a woman is supporting men's issues or when a woman is basically just using logic to fight feminism. And they basically just say that the woman has internalized misogyny so they can just disregard everything she says. But instead today we'll be talking about a concept that I don't really think anyone has talked about yet: internalized misandry. Now there are three main groups in which there's quite a lot of internalized misandry. One would obviously be among the male feminists. Yeah, no shit. Another one would be the traditionalists, and the third one would be the normies or the average people. So let's start off with the most obvious ones, the feminists. Now if you're trying to find internalized misandry by listening to a male feminist, you're looking in the wrong place, because the real internalized misandry that you'll see will be the laws that they support. For example, the Duluth domestic abuse model, a system that basically says that in any domestic abuse case, even if the woman is the aggressor and the man is the one calling the police, the man is still the one that will be arrested. There are many more examples of man-hating laws, but I'd rather leave them for other videos. Now let's move on to the traditionalists. Now among these people it's really not that tough to find internalized misandry, because if you just listen to them you will constantly hear things like men just have to man up and be good little sacrifices for their wives and community. By now no one can argue that marriage is a benefit to men. I mean, it really has nothing to offer but downsides, and yet the traditionalists still constantly say men should get married. They really only see men as workhorses so society can keep on moving and so women can keep on having nice lives while popping out a few babies. And finally we come to the normies, or the average people. Now with them again, it's not that hard to find any internalized misandry. I mean, you really don't need to be a rocket scientist. Things like the man should always pay for the date, or everything, or if a woman attacks you, you should just brush it off and just kind of laugh. I mean, at least when traditionalists say that the men should pay for everything and do everything, at least they think that women should do some chores and housework, so there is some benefit to the man, although in my opinion still not really worth it. And now we finally come to the internalized misandry that you will see in all three of these groups. For example, putting female problems far above male problems to the point that male problems just completely get dismissed. Constantly passing laws that are clearly discriminatory against men. Shutting down any conversation about male problems. The media's portrayal of violence against men, especially when women commit it, as if it's something funny. Rape against men, either being funny when another man does it, or just not being actual rape when a woman does it. And by far, the worst thing of all, when the individual man thinks his problems are less important than the problems of his girlfriend, wife, or just the average female, simply for being a man. Anyway, I know that there are quite a lot more examples that I missed out, and if you can think of any, then please feel free to leave them in the comments below. So anyway, I hope this video taught you something, although if you're from the anti-feminist or MGTOW community, I really doubt it, but I hope that you at least enjoyed the video. Anyway, thanks for watching, and see you next time, bye. Damn, my outros suck.